It is day 2 for Logan Reever out at the racetrack, glamping at the South Point 400, getting ready for the big day.
Of course, and while he's experiencing the NASCAR fan life, he says he's talked to a few competitors, one of them a local who's racing tomorrow. Logan.
Yeah, hey guys, it's always a unique feeling whenever you're able to come home, and that really doesn't matter no matter the venue, no matter the sport, and honestly the result. And for Riley Herbst, it's trying to be win number 1 in his triumphant return here at the Speedway that he grew up with, that brings him such nostalgia. And you know, when it comes to this sport and all of the Vegas drivers, it's almost a little bit like a fraternity. All of the guys that come back here and able to race in a race like this one. And, you know, for Herbst, it's a guy that he grew up with, and Noah Gragson, that's also going to be here this weekend as well. And he grew up idolizing guys like Kurt and Kyle Busch. So it's been a very loaded, emotional time, and obviously in the best ways possible, as he talked about what it's like to have those guys, Vegas guys, by his side and some of his best friends.
It's a bond for sure between all of us. Obviously, me and Noah are extremely close. We went to elementary school, high school together here in the Las Vegas Valley. So it's cool. There's a lot of, obviously, Nevada-born Las Vegas racers with the Busch brothers, obviously Brennan Gaughan, and then myself and Noah now in the ranks is really cool to see. And hopefully we can inspire the younger kids as well, and hopefully we'll have a lot more Las Vegas drivers in the series here shortly.
And, you know, as for those wondering about an update on the actual RV life itself, so today was supposed to be a massive day. I was supposed to get a big boy grill, like a legit grill, better than the stovetop I was working with yesterday. It was pathetic. I understand that. They said they were bringing the grill here, and then upon its arrival, they then informed me that it was too complicated for me to understand. Were they right? Yes. Are my feelings hurt? Also yes. But that's just where we stand for the time being. The neighbors are very big fans, to say the least, here from the Johnnie Walker RV. I don't know if you guys can tell. We'll send it back to you.
Wait, they thought it was too complicated for you to be able to work? Come on.
Big boy grill.
They didn't think. They didn't think. They knew. They knew, which is respectable. They should know going in. And that's something I respect them for, being aware. It's a great quality. It's a great trait.
All right. Well, you're just going to make friends with all the new people who come in and let them know that you'll bring over the drinks if they supply the barbecue.
All right. The 5 o'clock news is coming right